Hello Cancer, this is Victoria and I'm here with your September tarot forecast. As always, we'll be looking at your love life, the career and workspace, and we'll get you some guidance on how to best utilize the energies of the month of September. And then I'll post some messages from your person of interest to yourself. Hope you guys are doing great. I am almost sunbathing here. The sun is just turning around and coming out of the building that I'm sitting by. So that's gonna be fun, but I'm sure it's gonna be better for you because you're gonna be able to see the cards better. Maybe even you'll be able to see me better, even if I don't necessarily see the camera very well. Without further ado, let's get started. We are gonna start with Oracle message from the Enchanted Map Oracle. And by the way, a reminder that these readings are for Sun, Moon, and Rising Cancer. So if you're watching this for your sun sign, please check out videos for your other placements as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe not to miss any further readings we have. Big events in September. We have 2 eclipses. We have the autumn solstice, the autumn equinox. So there will be a lot to talk about, and of course I'll be doing special edition readings for all of this. In the meantime, we will begin, and your oracle message is the Bone Collector, number 1. So essentially the Bone Collector reminds us of our power, also the power that we've inherited from our ancestors through our lineage, of how much past they've built for us, that the environment that they've created for us, the gifts that they've collected and passed down to us, that empower us to now take it on and take this wisdom, take this talent to create something beautiful in our life, right? And then of course whatever that means to you and what you're guided to do, right? Some kind of creative expression, helping others, making a difference in the world, creating some kind of a legacy, creating a family of your own, like technically, directly a legacy, right? And utilizing it there. It's important to remember the lineage as an idea, as a concept, and also a specific life story for you, for other important people in your life. Okay, it's a little windy. So from time to time, oh my gosh, sorry guys. I might be doing a quick check or catching the cards, but hopefully not. I found a solution. Alright, so Cancer, for your personal space and love life, you have the World, this is Capricorn energy, 4 of Swords, and the Temperance, this is Sagittarius. Then for the career and workspace, you have 2 of Cups, 10 of Swords, oops, ay, excuse me. Yes, it's gotten much worse now. The wind, I mean. Let me see if I can recreate the spread. They all flew away. Yes, I can. So, 2 of Cups, 10 of Swords, Queen of Coins. And then the advice is 3 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the Empress. Beautiful, lovely energy. This is Taurus energy at the end. And of course, the bottom of the deck is 2 of Coins. I'm sensing that you may be having an inner conflict on how you dedicate, how you apply your energy at this time. Do you focus more on your family life, and not just romantic relationship, but generally family, extended family? Or you focus on your craft, you focus on your business, and you build something for yourself? It's not an easy answer, and as it often happens in life, your energy is needed in both places, right? It's been requested, but the choice, of course, is yours and how you handle it. Let's see what the tarot tells us. So for your personal space, you have the World, Temperance, and Four of Swords. Both of these cards are about seeing the bigger picture and refocusing, or taking a moment to breathe and redirect yourself. Four of Swords is reminding us that the best way to do it is it's not to keep pushing yourself forward, it's not to keep forcing things to happen. It's about letting go, surrendering, and if anything, taking a break. And you may be thinking, well, it sounds pretty dramatic, especially since we're talking about personal space, whether it's friendship or romantic relationship, right? It's like taking a break oftentimes sends a message to the other person that this is over, or, I don't enjoy your company that much, or something like that. But the truth is, if there is pure love and appreciation in the connection, then it's not going to be taken that way, right? Or you can always add a little bit more explanation on so many things pulling on your energy right now, and you needing to get some clarity for yourself and define balance, so you can, even if you decide at the end of the day to continue putting your energy in both areas of your life, or even more than two, right? You will be doing it from a place of balance rather than from a place of struggle and the feeling of obligation. Like you don't really have a choice, like they need you, and the only answer is, of course, I'll help, even if at my own expense. Just realized that this needs to be corrected a little bit. So taking rest, or at least putting more time and energy into your mindfulness practice, will definitely help you find, feeling the truth intuitively of where to go, connecting to your higher power, asking for some support, and just generally raising your vibration so that you can see the situation for what it is and act accordingly. For your career space, you have Two of Cups, Ten of Swords, and Wands. Okay, we're back. There's more wind, maybe not than the last time. Maybe I'll even hold my tripod just in case. But continuing with the topic of career and workspace, you've got the Two of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Coins. What I got here immediately is that you're tired of being taken advantage of. You're tired of fighting the battles that are not yours, tired of the politics or bureaucracy that's going around and kind of killing the mood for you for whatever it is that you've been involved in. And by the way, it could be a full-time occupation, could also be some kind of a hobby, doesn't have necessarily to be like a job, right? Especially if you don't have one of those. But what I also see with this Queen of Coins is that you're finally seeing your worth. You're finally understanding that you deserve to be respected, appreciated, recognized for your knowledge and your experience. And you want to work with people who see that, where there is this connection, this vibe, where it's, I can't say love-based, but a lot of people take it as a more romantic love, but essentially everything in our life, in our world, is either love or fear. But when saying love, I mean that it is based on mutual respect, kindness, and appreciation, right? Also compassion, forgiveness, when it comes to making mistakes, for example. It's about acting from the heart rather than from the ego. And it took you quite a few different tries, different experiments, different experiences in life to understand how critical that is. And this is not something crazy to expect in your professional life, in your business. It is your new standard now. And then finally, as advice from the universe, we have Three of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Empress. So you're transmuting, look at sunshine again. You're transmuting the painful energy from the past into something beautiful. Like one of the metaphors that I'm thinking about is, of course, Phoenix rising from the ashes. The other one is more around the wounded healer. There is a concept like that in esoterics, in metaphysics, in energy work, even in astrology, where we're becoming, the idea is that we are becoming experts in certain areas because of the pain and suffering that we've experienced related to them. Because that's what, first of all, pushed us towards studying it more closely. It, by definition, gave us an opportunity to feel through it, to experience it in a very visceral way, right? And by processing it and healing from it ourselves, we're becoming someone who can also rise above and help others go through, similar patterns, similar painful experiences, and help them maybe avoid some mistakes that you've made on your way there, or maybe find an easier or faster way to heal, to learn, and to become a better version of themselves. So it's very interesting, and you are encouraged to find ways of how you can inspire others. How do you inspire yourself with your story? For a lot of people, that is actually even a more difficult question to answer, right? But I invite you to ask yourself that first, and then you will see what do you have to tell to others, what do you have to share of yourself, of your story, and of the learnings that you've received over the years. Okay, now let me see where my other deck is. We'll put some messages from your person of interest to yourself. Let's give me messages for Cancer from their person of interest. Knight of Wands, clarified by Six of Cups, and Three of Pentacles. Beautiful. So you see there are all three different suits here. There are no swords. So essentially your person is moving with this connection, with this relationship on a much more intuitive level than you may think. There's definitely a lot of passion, a lot of attraction towards you. And of course, it's first and foremost physical attraction, but it's also attraction to your vivacity, to your spirit, to the way you approach things, to your energy, right? And then the Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups is like the nuances to it, right? It's not just a physical connection. It's definitely a connection on a spiritual level where you are each other's best friends and confidants and partners on every level. And that's like the most beautiful way to connect to another person anyway. There are people who sincerely don't believe that you can be friends with the opposite sex, the opposite energies even. There are people who think that it's a very specific area where, not everyone can do it. And of course, it becomes tricky when you're also in a romantic relationship with this person. It's almost like the power struggle takes over then. But your person can see how, and they actually were one of those people who think that. But now it's changing around to them, and they see that the more they surrender and show kindness and curiosity, the more the emotional connection builds up. And the more they see this capacity of supporting each other on a deeper level of friendship, and that being the baseline of the connection, not necessarily the physical intimacy or physical attraction. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here before any of my other cards fly away. Thank you very much for being with me, guys. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and until next time.